Like to preface this video, just give you guys a heads up. It sounds like I'm relatively monotone or whatever in the video, and not excited overall. But the main reasoning for that is I mean, this is after I recorded the video, and I'm just realizing it. But it's relatively late, and I don't want to get too rowdy. But that's all I have to say. Other than that, it's a pretty good video, so 10 out of 10 should like and enjoy. Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? It's Hater back with a server update video, and we're here on the little server. Actually, you guys know what it is, with the update video. That's, I don't know, when was that video posted? What's today? The 2nd. I don't know. It's probably been 4 or 5 days, and I said I'll do a video with what was done in that period of time. So I have actually a little document opened of what was actually done, and by just listening off some of the features that we said, I can't remember them all off, but I know I completed the majority of what I said in the previous video. But this is something I didn't clarify. Lava is scatterable, so there will be no regens. I got a few messages on Discord and whatnot that lava will be scatterable. The vote party that is now fully in the server. So if I just jump over here so I can execute the command. Yeah, I just completely lost my track of mind. But yeah, with vote parties, you have, it's like spinning a magic wheel, but you get 10 spins at it. So you can win up to 10 rewards, but there is a blank reward in there, which obviously has a relatively decent chance, but obviously you're gonna get some rewards. So if I do that, start, hopefully it starts. Command can only be executed, whatever. We'll just do vote party start. And as you can see, it'll start in 13 seconds. I'm pretty confident I fully configured this correctly, so it should work. We'll find out. Also, what you guys are seeing in chat is fill 101 more chunks, whatever. That is us generating all the chunks in the world. So as you see in chat, there's a 1 in 10 chance. It's probably gonna get messed around with. As you can see, I got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35k, 1 hollow key, and an access key. All in all, it's going to be, vote parties are going to be pretty good. And as I said in the previous video, we're going to be giving very good incentives for voting, because we feel that's going to be our main source of advertisement. Obviously, we have a lot of plans for advertisement, but that is just a relatively, big one that's, not coming straight out of our pockets, and you help us, we help you. The vote rewards are fully set up, so if I do /vote, no links are set up yet because we're bad like that. So I'll just do boom, 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 boom. Oh, is it fake vote? I'm blanking out right now. I'm bad. Whatever, you guys know how it works. But yeah, with voting, your main reward is going to be obviously 1 vote crate key. You get 1,000 in-game and 64 cobblestone gen buckets. You will be able to purchase the gen buckets with in-game currency, where the economy is going to be quite interesting, because it's pretty hard to configure with how I have it set up currently, with how I expect there's going to be a lot of ranks that are going to be coming out on the first day, obviously, just on how it's set up. So, as I said, it's definitely going to be interesting to set up, considering you can also win. There's honestly, like I said, so many chances to win ranks. So you can win it from voting, one of the lucky voting rewards. You can win it from vote keys. You can win it from loot chest, and it's honestly, the list just goes on and on how you can win them. And yeah, as I said, that's like a pretty good incentive. We don't want it pay to win on any terms. We want everyone to be able to get whatever we have to offer with in-game currency. So that's pretty much that. We fully configured factions. Each faction gets, well, not each faction, but each player gets 50 power max. Increased faction tag length. I'm not doing this. Is more of the configuration side, but most servers only allow faction tags 15. I think ours here is like 25, 30. I think it's something obscene. Um, there is no kick of inactivity for faction players. So if you go inactive for 30 days, some servers will have you kicked, but the time for inactivity for kicking is 10 years. So after 10 years of not logging in, you will get kicked from your faction, just so you guys know. So you best make a note. Gates and doors are the only thing that are going to be not protected in faction. I said that wrong. Gates and doors are the only things protected in faction territories. So what that essentially means is you can open chest if, say I'm me and I am in X faction and you're you in Y faction. I can open your chest in your faction territory, but I cannot open gates and doors. So that's pretty much just for, trapping and whatnot, and that just low-key be annoying. So gates and doors are the only thing protected. During the first week, however long the grace period is, chest will be protected in faction territory. So I'll say that again. Chest will be protected, so you can be in the middle of nowhere and the chest will be protected just for the first week only. After the first week, you can open chests in enemy territory. And like I said, we also have F warps. The maximum amount of warps you can set is 15. And that's pretty much the factions configuration, just out there for you. Another thing we added was chunk busters. So I'm just gonna go to the world border. I'm gonna put on bypass because I don't want to ruin the main inside of the world. So I'm just going outside of the magical realm of realms. Oop, loading too many chunks. We're also loading chunks in right there. So that's definitely hindering down some performance. Yeah, this is far enough out right here. So like, I'm not even sure if I said it, but we added chunk busters. So if you type in / chunk buster, I think it is, don't quote. Yeah, so it opens up this GUI. And you can buy a chunk buster for, I think it's 100,000 or 125,000. Don't quote me, I'll have to check on that, but I know it's over 100,000, if not 100,000. So if you guys don't know how chunk busters work, you can buy it in the shop, and what you do is you place it down. Say you're building a base. So for example, I would place it, say right here. It'd say evacuate the area. 10 seconds till a 16 by 16 area goes. It'll eliminate the chunk, not a 16 by 16 area. So as quick as that, it just drops like that. I'll do one more and you can see. So I can be like right here, but it'll still eliminate this chunk. Need to probably edit that. It should probably just say, chunks, but that's whatever. But as you can see, it just mines straight down, and I think it's 100,000 a piece. Don't quote me. And that price is bound to change depending on if there's like so many grounded down bases that it's insane. But that's just a pretty good feature in my opinion to have for building bases. Pretty good assistance overall. We have mob coins. It is not fully configured, I know that for a fact, but with that I don't really want to show it off because it's not configured and it looks like complete garbage, and I'm not willing to show you guys garbage because you guys deserve the best, just saying. But how that works is you kill a mob, and I think each mob has a different percent. So for example, you kill a skeleton, you have a 3% chance of getting a mob coin, or you kill a blaze and you get a 5% chance. And with how the mob coins are going to work is, what we're thinking is 95% of the things you can redeem with mob coins is going to be bycraft purchasable items. So we're planning on putting the first 3 ranks in the mob coin system. So the more you grind mobs, the more coins you get. And obviously, you know, you can get a rank if you already don't have one. But with that being said, with the mob coins, I'm going to be looking into getting, I don't think it's in it yet, but a way to transfer the coins within other players. Right now, I think an administrator would have to do it. Oh, actually, don't quote me on that. I'll have to look into that. Let me just write that down quick. But yeah, I don't think there's a way for players. So me give, you know, Crafty 100 of my tokens without having, for say, op permissions to do it. So that's that. And like I said in the other video, I would like to show you guys the bosses. I don't think they're fully configured, nor do I know how to work the plugin, because I'm some sort of bad. I haven't even looked at anything in it. I haven't even read any details on who, what, where, when, why. So I can't show you that off yet. MCMO, we brushed on that. It is capped, by the way. I think it's capped at 1250 or 1500, somewhere along those lines. Supply crates and custom drops, obviously talked about that. So far we only have villagers dropping emeralds, and I think we have zombie pigmen dropping gold, maybe. Don't quote me. We're gonna do testing for the sake of testing right here. Oh, those are pigs. Fantastic. So zombie, there we go. So, oh, they're all gonna, no, they're gonna land on water. We're in good shape. We're gonna see. I don't think we have it set up yet. We definitely don't, because that's not a drop you'd get. But with zombie pigmen, you're gonna be able to get gold. And with that gold, so you guys are probably gonna think this is relatively busted, but we're gonna have the ability to let you guys buy golden apples and make apples. But this is where this comes in. I configured the server so trees will not drop apples, so the only way to obtain an apple is, I think Kickstarter might have them, don't quote, but is to buy them through the in-game shop. So it would be like S by Apple. I think it's 12,500 each, bound to change, but rather than spending 20,000 for a and I know that's a fact for the enchanted, you save 7,500 if you use your own pigman farm. So that's where that comes in. And if I do warp coth, yeah, warp coth, there we go. So we have the Koth arena, and it's in a flat world. As much as I'd like to show me capturing it and whatever, it's rather unfortunately not fully set up. I don't have it, what's it called, it's not on a timer, or you know, the area where you walk in and it starts claiming it. So that still needs to be configured. But other than that, that's all I have that I'm at least willing to show. I mean, I can check quickly and see, but other than that, I think that's all that I'm really willing to show. Also, the server has its forms up, which I will also be dropping down in the description. But other than that, sign up for the forums. That's going to be pretty cool, and we're going to be sending out the announcements for, you know, when the server is going to be up. And in regards to when we think the server is going to be up, I think next week or the week after, probably. But we're getting a server trailer made for the server. So in regards to the server trailer, it's gonna have a custom description and everything. Obviously, if you ever seen a server trailer, there will be a MediaFire download to it. So how it's gonna work is oh, that's rather unfortunate. if you upload it on your channel, I believe what we're going to do is we're going to give you some type of reward just for possibly uploading it. But there's going to be markers for views on it. So the more views, the higher tier reward you'll get. So maybe if you get 75 views, you'll get the first credit key, 200 views the next credit key, 375 next, and so on and so forth. So that's the plans for that. And the server release for the server will be mentioned in the trailer. I'm not going to just spit it out because it's highly unlikely I'll be able to follow through with that. Just because every day there's, it just seems like more and more is not done, or more and more just gets added in. But obviously, we're every day still looking for stuff to add in, to incorporate, to make it, more custom and whatnot. So other than that, I hope this was somewhat of a decent update video or whatever. But that's my Skype. But other than that, comment, rate, subscribe, share this video with your friends, favorite, and until the next one, which will be in maybe 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, depending. Or, who knows, a trailer might be up by around then. But other than that, comment, rate, subscribe, share this video with your friends or favorite. Until next one, peace out.